So on the journey of success is always perceived to be a 20-year thing, right? And on the front end, people always see it as something that happened overnight. How long did it take you to get to where you are currently?
My first year was, I think I did 2 or 3 deals. My second year, obviously, it was better because you learn stuff as you go along, and now we have what we call great referral partners. I network with bankers, mortgage lenders, CPAs, business consultants. All of those people are people who refer business to me at one point or another. Those opportunities now are plentiful versus when I started. When I started, nobody knew who I was. And even though they knew who I was, many people didn't know I was in business to do what it is that I currently do. So part of the challenge is how do you come out of the gate and get customers to know who you are, where you are, and what you're doing. Our company does business all over the country, and our ability to do local networking, but also internet marketing and what have you, allows us to find customers who are looking for services that we can assist them with. We certainly aren't the only lender out there, but our relationships continue to grow daily, weekly, monthly, annually, that allow us to be in front of people who know they need help and they are referring to us on a consistent basis. So you're right. It takes a while to get to where you want to be, but depending on how versed people are in those various things, networking and internet marketing and what have you, because we think that we are in business and to do what it is that we are here to do, whatever that service is. But quite frankly, if you don't know these other things, your business is going to be stagnant or not grow or not flourish in the way that you want it to. I think that we sometimes get caught up in what we do and think that's the end all be all. When you can talk to people who are in business, some don't have their websites up. Well, that's a common thing now. But if you're in business and you're not getting those referrals or what have you, that's the first things that people do when they say you're in business. They go look for your website.
Yeah.
That's one of the first things they do. And if it's not there, they sometimes don't consider you to be legitimate. And whether or not that's true really depends on what circles you're running in, where your business depends on that type of presence. Certainly people can operate and not have a website. That's you can do that. But if your business depends on people's impressions and what it is that they need to see about you that legitimizes you, if you don't have one, you're not in business. You're just not in business. And so that's one of those little small things. And the better it is, doesn't mean because you create it doesn't mean that you get traffic because you have it. So all of those things. How do you drive people to your website, and how do you get customers that filter out of that website? All of those things are critical for businesses these days because everything is so accessible. Everything is accessible.
Yeah, it is definitely.